Welcome back to next episode. What you got yourself into Taehang. Taehang rushed out of the lift. By the second the door opened, they ran into the parking slot, wishing he did not cross the 1 minute time. Even though they wished to get freaked by mafia boss, but at least not in the car at the parking lot. A shiver ran through his spine by the image of having naughty act in the car with mafia boss. Thang face palmed mentally, his heartbeat quickened by the sight of mafia boss car. He walked to the car, thinking the mafia was about how he's going to handle the situation. He stood in front of the passenger seat. He took a deep breath before knocking on the window with the back of his palm. The window opened, relieving Mafia boss who sat in the driver's seat with his eyes fixed straight on the ground. Get in, Jungkook spoke, trying to sound casual. Thing did not waste a second to get in and close the door. They fixed his seatbelt himself. He found it strange because the mafia boss is the one who fixes for Taehang always. His brain clouded by the unnecessary thoughts. He is scared that he really did say something that angered mafia boss, but they did not know what exactly going in the mafia boss said. The driver was silent, the silence that scared Taehoon more now. He saw Jungkook drive at a unfamiliar road leading to the middle of the city of Seoul. Tae is living in Seoul for almost a year now, but he never visited other parts of the city. They always lived in the north city before his thoughts could ease his brain. Jungkook stopped the car in front of a massive building. It looks so pretty, but from what they know, Jungkook lives in south part of Seoul in a mansion with his parents, so his curiosity changed his brain. Come, that was the second word Mafia boss spoke until now. Taeyang is stuck in his seat. He is scared of why Jungkook is behaving strangely. Does Mafia boss change his mind about loving Taeyang? That thought scared the silly out of Tae. Mafia boss glanced at Taeyang after coming out of the car, finding Tae still sitting in the seat, not making a move to come out. The mafia boss got impatient, so he walked to the other side of the car and literally dragged him out of the car. His eyes went wide in shock, but he still followed Jungkook, who is dragging into the house. Jungkook opened the door and pushed Taeyang inside before Jungkook got inside himself. Taeyang's mouth wide open in surprise by the sight of the beautiful house. Suddenly, he was dragged by two arms around his waist, pinned Taeyang to the wall next to the closed door. Before they could realize what's happening, a pair of warm lips touched his, kissing Taeyang hungrily, making his eyes go wide. The force of the mafia boss lips on his made Tae unable to breathe. They started nugging mafia boss with his hands on his chest, asking Jungkook to let him breathe for a second. But Mafia boss did not make a move to break the case. Rather, he took both hands of Taeyang, pinning them above his head before leaving his lips to let Tae breathe. Jungkook's head went dark with desire as he saw his little boy is fainting heavily in front of him because of the kiss. The sight made Jungkook want to more and more. Taeyang slowly looked up, meeting Jungkook's eyes, still fainting. Mafia boss Jungkook frowned in a warning look when Taeyang called him Mafia boss. Didn't I tell you not to call me Mafia boss, or did you forget my name? Jungkook asked, leaning forward. Their chest touches. Jungkook moved his leg between Taehyung's, feeling Taehyung's against his. Jungkook smirked when Taehyung surveyed by the touch. Did not. Taehyung gulped when Jungkook face moved forward to him. Good. Jungkook smirked by moving his leg between making Taehyung cry. Taehyung's knees needed turned to jelly, but that by the teasing he is getting from Jungkook, his hand are desperately to hold onto something before he falls on the ground, but Jungkook held his hand tightly. Jungkook, Taehyung cried, fainting heavily, biting his lower lip, trying to get his hands off Jungkook's grip. Please, Taehyung begged when Jungkook started moving his leg, slowly teasing Taehyung and making him cry indeed. Please, what? Jungkook asked, raising his eyebrow. My hands, I wanna hold you. Taehyung cried, closing his eyes, tight, pressing his lips. Jungkook did not let go of Taehyung's hand. Jungkook started moving his legs even faster. Please, Jungkook. Taehyung pleaded again, this time making Jungkook to leave his grip on his hands. They almost fell on the ground, but Jungkook catched Tae with the hands around his waist. Taehyung quickly put his hand on both of Jungkook's shoulders, holding himself from falling. What did you just say in the text? Jungkook asked, move his leg away. Taehyung whinnied due to the loss of his touch, but he stopped when he realized what Jungkook just asked. That's when realization hit Taehyung's brain about why Jungkook acted strangely. Taehyung's face permanently acid facts. Taehyung spoke, shocking both Jungkook and himself. They did not stutter, and he has no idea where that confidence comes from. Jungkook's shocked expression turned into a smirk. Meant to repeat them? Jungkook said, making Taehyung turn into a red color. I am waiting. Jungkook spoke again when Taehyung did not say anything. You are hot. Jungkook so hot. Taehyung spit out quickly, hiding his face in Jungkook's ears and wrapping his hands around Jungkook tightly so that Jungkook can't see his face, which turned into a red tomato already. Please don't make me say the rest, Taehyung mumbled in Jungkook's chest, making Jungkook glance as he grasped Taehyung's hair. Taehyung lost himself in Jungkook's touch. I will not. If you say you mean them, Jungkook said, making Taehyung gulp. I really mean them. Taehyung whinnied like a kitten. Then let me show how much you mean them. Jungkook spoke before lifting Taehyung in a bridal style and walked towards the right side where Jungkook's master bedroom is situated, with a king-size bed in the middle of the room. Taehyung did not get a chance to take a look at the room before Jungkook placed him in the bed, hovering over Tae. Baby, I want you, Jungkook asked, resting his forehead on Taehyung's chest to chest, nose to nose, lips to lips. I want you like so badly. Jungkook moved his lips on Taehyung's. Taehyung moved his hand to Jungkook's face, cupping his cheek and deep in the grip. That's what Jungkook needed. Jungkook just wanted to make sure Taehyung wanted it as much as he wanted it. That kiss answered his long-awaiting question. Jungkook could not stop his smile and at the same time kissing him. Jungkook placed his palm on Taehyung's, which was placed on his cheek. He turned his face a little to kiss Taehyung's palm, making Tae giggle. Jungkook's heart escaped by the sight of Taehyung's giggling. Taehyung looked like an angel for Jungkook, but suddenly he saw a frown on Taehyung's face. Jungkook followed the direction at which Taekook is frying his hand, which still had red liquid mark on Jungkook's clenches. Taekook's eyes went wide when he clearly saw the condition of Jungkook's hand. Tae quickly pushed Jungkook back and sat in front of Jungkook with crossed his leg. Jungkook mentally facepalmed him for beating that prick with his bare hand. Now Jungkook hates to see his babies worrying, but Jungkook kinda felt happy seeing Taehyung getting worried for him. What happened? Taehyung asked, as he still on Jungkook's hand, which he is held with his both hands like it was a precious thing. Nothing, it's just a little. Jungkook stopped at his word in dead track when Taehyung looked up at his face with watery eyes. Baby, it's okay. Jungkook felt pain in his heart when he saw Taehyung was about to cry. It's not okay, it's Taehyung said, eyes turned red, filled with tears, who quickly looked back at Jungkook's hand. First aid? Taehyung spoke. Huh? Jungkook asked in confusion. Where is first aid kit? Taehyung asked again. In the kitchen cupboards. Jungkook told. Taehyung quickly stood up and walked out of the bedroom, dragging Jungkook with him. Taehyung asked him to sit in the living room and walk to the kitchen. He came back with the first aid kit in his hand. They walked to Jungkook and sat beside him, crossing his legs and turned to Jungkook's side completely with first aid kit in his lap. Give me your hand. Taehyung nodded at Jungkook's hand. Opened the kit. They also brought a water bottle with him. First, he cleaned it with water and dry it with cotton before opening a bottle of anticipated liquid, taking it into cotton. It's gonna hurt a little, Taehyung said, and Jungkook laughed internally. Being a mafia boss, this little wound on his hand doesn't matter to him. Jungkook experienced a lot pain more than this. His body took bullets before, but he didn't show his strong side to Tae. Okay, I'm gonna do it now. Taehyung looked more scared, like Jungkook is the one who rubbing it on Taehyung's wound. Taehyung winced rather than Jungkook as cotton touched the wound. Does it hurt? Taehyung asked, blowing air to the wound. No, Jungkook said with his eyes fixed on Taehyung's the entire time. Jungkook was struck by the cute look Taehyung is giving, the way he held his hand, the way Taehyung's eyebrows frowned in concentration, the way they blew the air through the soft pink lips. Ah, silly. Jungkook winced when he looked down to Taehyung. He saw Taehyung is pouring liquid directly on his wound. You said it is not hot, so I wanted to taste, Taehyung said, making Jungkook gone. You wanted to test if my skin can feel the pain or not? Jungkook asked, making Taehyung look at him apologetically. No, I don't mean. It's not like, oh, silly, I'm sorry. Taehyung apologized. Okay. Jungkook spoke, looking back at his hand. Are you mad? I'm sorry. Taehyung pleaded. With puppy eyes, he is truly sorry. Jungkook did not reply. Jungkook is not mad at him at all. He is enjoying the way Taehyung taking care of his feelings, worrying about Jungkook. It made Jungkook fall for him over and over again. How about I make you my special recipe? Taehyung asked excitedly, looking at Jungkook with hopeful eyes. You can cook? Jungkook asked, surprised. Of course, my mom taught me. She was a great cook. You know what? I created some recipes with my mom. Taehyung said excitedly, remember those days with his mom. Interesting. Maybe I will forgive you then, Jungkook said, making Taehyung's eyes light. Tae is just adorable. Let me finish it first, then I will make you some special food. Taehyung cheered, continue his first aid. Do you think Jimin have feeling for Hobie? Minho asked, walking into his apartment along with Yoongi beside him. Behind him, I don't know, Yoongi said. Oh, come on. If he don't have some feelings for Hobie, he will not let Hobie flirt with him for all these years, Minho said, getting Yoongi's attention. I did not miss that secret smile of Jimin every time Yoongi flirted with him. Minho spoke. Yeah, Hobie can have feelings for Jimin, but why can't Hobie see mine for him? Yoongi thought. And they were keep talking when Hobie came after a while. You know, Hobie will get him anyway. He is trying really hard. Minho spoke again when he saw Hobie. This is all is making Yoongi jealous. He has feeling for Jimin too, but he loves Hobie and talking about others' love and ignoring Yoongi's love is making Yoongi feel irritated. I love you, Hobie. I freaking love you from the day I saw you. I am loving you from all these years of our high school. Yoongi said out of nowhere and shocked Minho and Hobie with the sudden confession. What? Hobie started not know what to say. Hobie somewhere knew about Youngi's feeling for himself, but thought Youngi just teased him. He was not serious, was he? Yes, I am. I will not hide anymore. I do have feelings for you. The truth is, I love you. Are you serious? Hobie asked in disbelief, but instead of answering, Youngi leaned forward, touching his lips to Hobie. Hobie kissed back, Youngi closing his eyes, moving their lips and Sunai tightened their heads to deepen the kiss. Youngi rolled his tongue over Hobie's lower lip, making Hobie open his mouth. The next second, Youngi tasting Hobie in front of his Fred Minhod. Did you love me, Hobie? Youngi asked in between the kiss. I don't know, Youngi, Hobie said, and the next second Youngi detached himself from Hobie and walked out of the house. Hobie tried to stop him, but Youngi needed it to be away from Hobie for get a grip on his feelings. Food is ready. Taehyung smiled, showing the bowl to Jungkook and started running to the dining table. Jungkook followed him, shaking his head with laughter. They sat on the dining table facing each other. Taehyung did not try to look up at all. They almost deepened his head into the soup bowl, trying to hide his blush. Jungkook is having a great time, admiring his little boy blessing seat in front of him. Taehyung finished his food. He stood up and decided to take the bowl to the sink to wash it. What do you think we are doing, baby? Jungkook asked in a not very happy tone. Going to wash it? Taehyung said innocently, genuinely confused by Jungkook's sudden change in mood. But did not I tell you not to do chores? Jungkook asked. Taehyung bit his tongue in realization. An hour back. Okay, it's all good now, Taehyung said, patting Jungkook's hand beside his bandaged clutches. Thanks, baby. Jungkook smiled at Taehyung. Anytime. At your service, making Taehyung mocked playfully by Lo, bowing his head to Jungkook. Jungkook smiled at Taehyung's naughtiness. I will cook, Something for you, Taehyung said, standing up from the car. Jungkook nodded and said they are looking at Tae going towards kitchen. He could not help but admire his little body. Oh, he is making me go crazy, Jungkook sighed, leaned his head back. That's when Jungkook heard a glass broken sound. Jungkook rushed into the kitchen worriedly. He let out a breath of relief when he saw Taehyung is not hurt. Tae was sat on the ground on his knees trying to pick up the broken glasses. Taehyung moved his head forward to pick the broken glass, which had sharp edges. Baby, Jungkook called as Taehyung jogged in, soft, dropping the pieces he collected just now. What are you doing? Trying to hurt yourself? Jungkook said with worry and anger. Jungkook walked to Taehyung and took his both palms, checking them carefully. Next time you will get punished if I see you doing chores in this house. Jungkook wanted, not taking his eyes from Taehyung's hand. I'm just trying. Taehyung stopped when Jungkook's eyes met his. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't want you to ask to be careful because it's not your thing to take care of you. It's my thing to take care of you. Jungkook spoke firmly. Taehyung shook his head. Tae is scared a little, but that tone, with the tone, if he's not lying, I'm sorry, Taehyung said, looking down at ground. Jungkook took Tae in his arm, giving him a big hug, caressing his back. It's okay, baby, just don't do it next time. Jungkook kissed his head into the flashback. Taehyung put down the ball back with a nervous smile. But who is gonna do them? Taehyung asked with a part which made Jungkook want to jump to Tae and kiss him. I'm not paying the workers for nothing, baby, Jungkook said, and Taehyung said, oh, in understanding, I'm sure they are gonna think bad of me for making all this mess in these few hours. Taehyung muttered, I will rip their head out of their body if they try to say something to you. Jungkook will, making Taehyung wince at that tone, followed by the glass shattering sound. When they turned around to the sound, they saw Ahmed with wide eyes, with glass pieces around him, which seems like dropped them again. Sorry, Mafia was sorry. The guy picked all those in a second and ran out of that room. Haha. Taehyung burst out into laughter. OMG, did you see? His face, he must be scared of you. Taehyung laughed, banging his fist on the table. A smile reached Jungkook's lips, seeing Taehyung laughed his lungs out. He thought, you will really gonna rip his head? Taehyung laughed again, unaware of the fact that Jungkook could really rip. That's because they are not just words, Jungkook said with a shrug. What? Taehyung asked, confusion. Nothing. Come on, Jungkook said, taking Taehyung's hand into his and walking living room, which is clean now. What do you wanna do now? Taehyung asked casually. You really wanna know? Jungkook asked with a smile. Silly. Taehyung mumbled under his breath when he understood what Jungkook meant. Jungkook leaned forward, his lips towards Taehyung's, but Jungkook turned lips away to Taehyung's ear when they were about to touch Taehyung's lips. Let's watch a movie, Jungkook whispered in a needy voice in Taehyung's ear, sending a shiver through Taehyung's body. Jungkook pulled back with a teasing smile playing on his face. Jungkook is busy in searching for the remote control that he did not notice, disappointed in Taehyung's when Jungkook pulled back. Finally, Jungkook found the remote and switched it on TV. Sitting beside Taehyung after choosing a movie, Jungkook lifted Taehyung from the couch and placed him between his legs. Like Taehyung, weight is nothing. Now Taehyung is sitting between Jungkook's legs, his back touching Jungkook's chest. Jungkook wrapped an arm around Taehyung's waist and settled his palm on Taehyung's stomach under his shirt, tracing driving circle with his thumb. Taehyung stayed still for some minutes, enjoying the heat getting from Jungkook's body behind him and the little touches on his belly, but he could not resist his hot man, so Taehyung decided to do something that made Jungkook do what he wants. Taehyung started twisting and turning his back slowly so that he can make Jungkook want it too. Taehyung smiled to himself secretly when he heard Jungkook taking deep breath. It means his plan is working on Jungkook. Taehyung started doing it again. They stopped it when Jungkook gripped on his waist. Stop doing that, Jungkook exclaimed. Taehyung peeked behind with an innocent look. Do what? Taehyung asked with innocent pause. Jungkook let his palms slip into his shirt. Taehyung gasped when Jungkook started playing with Taehyung. Taehyung cried, clenching Jungkook. Jungkook kept teasing Taehyung, but did not go further, not even touch head on there. And this all teasing make Tae go crazy. Jungkook please Taehyung Vinay. Please what baby? Jungkook spoke in Taehyung's ear, touching his lips with his ear. Touch me, Taehyung whinnied like a needy kitten. I am touching you, Jungkook said in a teasing tone, kissing Taehyung's ear. Ah, touch me there. Taehyung groaned. Jungkook clenched in response. Where? Jungkook was kissing his neck. Taehyung took his shaky hand and placed Jungkook's palm on his desired place. There, Taehyung said, okay, baby, I will make you feel good and tell you all you want. Jungkook did what they wanted. Jungkook made they feel good but did not go any further. Time escaped. You did so good, baby. Jungkook kissed the side of Taehyung's head before lifting him in brother style. Jungkook placed Tae on the bed. As they reached the bedroom, Jungkook hovered above Tae with his hand to both sides of Taehyung's head, staring into Taehyung's eyes. You are all mine, Jungkook spoke before. You are beautiful, baby, Jungkook said, and they smiled at that. Baby, I want to feel you. I want to do it if you are ready, Jungkook asked. And who is stopping you? My king, Taehyung said and hid his face because of the red face. Soon they started the naughty act again, but this time a step ahead from before, and this all made Tae cry as he was feeling heaven again. Tae also knows that it's not the last time he is gonna feel this heaven tonight, as it is gonna be a long night. Now all he could hear is his cries. All that he can feel is heavenly joy. So this is it for today's episode. See you day after tomorrow with the next episode. I hope you will love it. And thanks a lot for love and support. Bye bye. Bye.